Whenever you did the on-site butchering, what's that process like?
Oh my goodness. We were not aware, we were not prepared.
Yeah.
Because my husband had told me that morning, he said it could go one of two ways, and I'm kind of a step one, step two kind of person. So he's like, it could go great. She's going to shoot it. It goes down. The bison go about their business, or all hell could break loose. And my brain just didn't register that all hell could break loose. So we're out here. She shoots it. This is not the one where she had to go across my chest. Mm-hmm. It takes me a little while to take her, but I mean, she literally has to get from here to there. And bullet right here. It goes down. Tiffany's in the back. So there's 4 women. We're just, oh, thank you, Jesus. We're just, yay. And then all of the sudden, the whole herd comes and they start picking him up. And they're just gordoning and just picking him up, and they're running. And then all of a sudden, I'm remembering he said all hell could break loose. And I'm like, we're experiencing that, and we don't exactly know why. And the sharpshooter, she's got, so many bullets, and she's trying to put them in the ground, and I'm circling as best I can. And they're just, it's like circle it, like Indians, just,
yeah.
And the men are nowhere to be found. They're supposed to be bringing the tractor to get, and I'm usually not like that, but that's how we all feel. It's like, where are the men?
Yeah.
They're supposed to be with the tractor to get, because she's wanting to get out to cut its neck,
yeah.
To bleed it. And I'm like, no, this is not safe. And she's like, and we're seeing it all become burger. It was, and we were very glad that it was at least going to be our animal that wasn't for somebody else.
Yeah.
But that's how it went. And so when the tractor came out, then it could, and another vehicle, we were able to block off and let her safely get in and cut it and strap it up and take it off. They'll come out here and turn around, and then you shut because they're not just going to automatically run they'll hit this, and you don't really want them hitting this. You want them to go down there and turn around.
So the bison, what they'll do is whenever, say you reopen this, they will just run and then just run back.
Right. And then when they see they can't go here, then they take off.
Will they still hit that panel?
No.
Interesting.
That's the idea, for them not to. Want to stop, not let them come in here. Like we'll do one here and open these, see these slide gates? Well, this slides.
Okay. So then you just slide that through, and then next one.
And then, so we weigh them here. That's the way ours is. Some weigh them there, but And we do it all manual. They do have them hydraulic, which is my goal. My goal is to purchase the portable hydraulic, but it's like $55,000 versus this that was $14,000.
And then so what happens is you try to get them all the way here, and I'm assuming the bison head wants to be right here.
Correct.
And then,
Correct. And then you need this because you can get injured. So then the doc medicates them, or vaccinates and deworms, and then tags.
Okay, and then
the ear tags.
I'm assuming then once that ends, do they just kind of?
Then, well, the gate, depending, well, they'll go out this way. We have that gate. See that gate?
Do they go out through this door then, or how?
No, right here. We open this.
Oh, so this back area opens.
Yeah,
oh.
It goes. I believe it goes up.
Yeah,
no.
So obviously their heads come into here, and then there's a lever over there. Mom, I don't know if you can pull it to show how to lock the head into place. So that's to keep them right there, so they just stay still, so we can properly weigh them, deworm, preg check, and then once that lever's released and then this gate opens up, there should be a latch over there on your side.
Yeah, there is. I just don't know. I've not ever worked it. So.
One of the craziest things, if you want to see over here, one time it was our first time with this setup, and we didn't lock this in here. See, it's actually not fully aligned.
I do see it.
This green part to this yellow.
Yeah.
And so the Bison would run so full force into the yellow that we had scooted this too far up, and we had to stop in the middle of what we were doing and go get a bulldozer to try to move this further back to make sure it was locked, because that's the force of them running in was actually separating.
And that just happens so fast too.
Oh, yes. So it all happens so fast.
And I mean, that's the hard when they run full speed at that, and the person who's working that lever to make sure that they get, because they'll even try to turn around in a space like this, which I know sounds so crazy. This actually also expands and can tighten to just try to hold them in place so we can do it as quickly as possible and get them on their way. This door right here is for the vet to be able to do a preg check, and so we make sure all the pregnant mamas are okay and they all have their babies. And there's a scale under there.
Whenever you first started having Bison too, was this the same area you started out with?
Like there was nothing here.
Yeah.
When we first worked them, the vet has that portable unit that I was talking about. So we did some with those portable panels, and then worked them through his chute. But we had 16 then, and that was, although actually we worked the 16 at his facility before we got him, and then when he came out the next time we had 3 babies. So that's how Carter ended up with his horn part way off, and then we harvested the other 2 for meat. But that's the other thing. So we harvested the one for us, and that's what we're using, the end of the chili for lunch in this heat. But then we had a friend buy the other one. So he bought that one outright. So then the butcher could come and do the on-site butchering.